My name is Nelson Farris. And I've had the great honor of having worked for Nike for 30 years. I was a runner from Southern California, and I knew the running community, and I started my own business, my own sporting goods business in 1972. For 6 months, we bought Nikes and sold them. After 6 months, I call up Nike, do you need anybody? They said, maybe. They flew me up. I interviewed with a bunch of people. And during that interview, Phil Knight walked by and someone go, hey, Phil, this is Nelson Farris from California. And Phil goes, and I went, and that was it. Nike Air didn't show up until 1977 when the inventor of Nike Air, a guy named Frank Rudy, showed up with this airbag. He thought that this would be a brilliant idea to slide inside of a shoe. And we said, no, there's no way. That's, it's that thick, it's gonna change the whole fit of the shoe. So we weren't interested. Second time, we said, we think we can do something here. We had to find about 500 runners and give them out to those guys to go try them out. All 500 disintegrated. This was a problem because the urethane compound didn't work. Some of the airbags came loose and they'd squeak when you run, and everybody complained bitterly. However, nobody gave the shoes back. And then 79 is when the first final product got launched. That was a tailwind. When Visible Air showed up, the average non-running consumer could look at that and they could figure it out. They go, oh, I get it. Combination of great design and genuine innovation, then that thing started to just ripple out into the public. So 91, we're flush with success. And there's a high level of expectation that we're going to continue to be successful. And there was a high level of collaboration because Air was spreading to more and more products in the line. And when you're having success, you get pretty ballsy, and you want to do things like this because you just don't want to have another Me Too shoe out there. Truth is, with the tailwind, once you got the tailwind, immediately guy says, wouldn't it be cool if we could take that airbag and make it the outsole? It seemed like an obvious, transition. It just was damn difficult to execute. Nobody woke up at night and went, aha, I got it. It was like, we know what we want to do. Now we have the technology and the science and the design to kind of make this work. The Air 180, this was the first Air product, and I think maybe even the first footwear product Nike had, that we had a coordinated global launch of this product. So we had the artists from Japan, the Netherlands, United States, Germany, and they were given the task to create a 60-second commercial from their perspective. It was just brilliant. Remember that the company was born and started by people who did not know exactly what they were doing. So we saw this business differently, and the rest of the industry is over that way, and we're starting to go this way. That thinking would infect our view of innovation, and then that view of innovation would infect the way we would talk about how to represent this. So we didn't want to ever have an ad or a presentation that looked like a toothpaste ad. We didn't want that. We wanted you to watch what we did and go, my God, that was great, or I hated that. We wanted you to go one way or the other. We didn't even want anybody going, oh, that was nice. It was one of those plush times. Everything was working well, and the ads were good, and the product was good. We're feeling good about ourselves.